Alright, if you've seen my last video, then you definitely should check this one out. This is basically an update or an addendum to my previous video regarding the future of not only the Naruto series, but also the upcoming movie. Now, the translation that I got regarding this info was somewhat off regarding certain things, so I wanted to make this video to clarify and update you guys because there's some pretty awesome updates here, and it kind of changes certain aspects of what was previously told in the previous info. That was pretty much, for the most part, some of it was right, but then some of it was off, and in a good way. Now, first of all, in this article, it doesn't really go into regarding like the Naruto manga or anything ending, so that's a good note. It doesn't really say that. I mean, we know Kishimoto has said the manga is ending really soon, so it's still not like, you know, the manga has 10 years ahead of it or anything like that. But ultimately, the name of this movie is The Last Naruto the Movie. So basically, it still seemingly is as if this is the final Naruto movie. I mean, it's called The Last, so I'm imagining that's what they were going for, like basically, you know, this is it, this is the end. It doesn't say that this is the final Naruto movie, but I think anyone can infer that it is the end, because at the end of the day, it is called The Last. And it is actually not coming out in October, so also that bit was off as well. It is actually debuting December 6th of 2014, so that's actually a few months off as well. And once again, this article does not state that basically, you know, the Naruto manga is ending soon and this is gonna wrap everything up. So basically, this info is just basically saying, okay, we have Naruto The Last, which is probably gonna be the last movie. Again, why would you call the movie The Last if it's not gonna be? And for the most part, if even, let's just say this is the final movie, because I do have some info about the movie as well, ultimately, at the very least, it's not October, it's December, so that's still quite a few months off, and that gives us a little bit more time for any questions that we may have regarding Naruto manga to still be answered. And the Naruto manga could very well go beyond even this movie. So definitely some good news there regarding the future of the Naruto manga. It's not over just yet. The previous translation, some of it was off, some of it was still correct. Basically, the changes are, first of all, movie's not coming out in October, it's coming out in December. Also, this doesn't seemingly 100% say, yeah, the manga's ending soon and this is to celebrate its ending. Although, to be fair, it does kind of sound that way because it's called The Last Naruto the Movie. I gotta keep saying that, The Last Naruto the Movie, which is sad as hell for me as a Naruto fan to see, like, you know, this is probably going to be the final film, and it's the first one in 2 years. But at the same time, the way Jump is marketing this, it actually seems a little bit like there could very well be a future for Naruto even after what's going on right now. And what I'm referring to is this could possibly be the start of maybe Kishimoto is planning some sort of time skip. Let me explain. Now, first of all, regarding this movie, Kishimoto had a couple different roles. First of all, he was a character designer. He was actually one of the original story writers of it, and he was the supervisor of the actual story for the film as well. So ultimately, this is probably going to be along the lines of something maybe like Road to Ninja, in a sense where it feels like this could very well be canon, or maybe it will be canon. We don't know yet, but it definitely is under supervision of Kishimoto. So at the very least, you can assume that it'll be somewhat within the vein of the actual plot. But one of the things that caught my eye is Naruto in this movie and what he's described as with his character design. He's definitely older in this one. It basically describes Naruto's body is more toned, his haircut is a lot shorter, and his facial expression is that of an adult. It's more serious than that of an adult. So this could very well be either the final chapter, as far as like, this is it, Naruto, you know, you're going to get a little bit of a time skip sort of, and this is going to be the finale, kind of similar to what was said in the last update or whatever, where it was kind of like a little off. Or this could be the start of something new, because they're promoting this as Naruto's new era opening project. Now, Naruto's new era, what do they mean by that? Do they mean the era of the end? Do they mean that this is a whole new era of the future of Naruto, and this is the last of, like, the Naruto Shippuden? Does this mean that this is Naruto Shippuden, the last, like, Naruto Shippuden, and the next one is going to be Naruto Part 3? So you can still speculate on some things. It's not really clarifying. All it's giving us is a brief description of Naruto's character design, what it is a part of, this new project, and the title of the movie. So as of right now, we can only really speculate. All we know for sure is that it's called The Last, which, if it's the last Shippuden film or it's the last film in general, that remains to be seen. But you can assume that this is the last. I mean, at the end of the day, I doubt it's going to be called The Last, especially considering Kishimoto has hinted many times the manga's almost over. We're approaching the climax. I mean, for God's sake, we're in the final fucking fight right now. But ultimately, I'm glad to hear at the very least, first of all, some of my info from the last video is off. Naruto isn't ending in October. This movie actually premieres in December. Also, it doesn't really state anything about the manga kind of ending with it. It could possibly happen. This could be, you know, the very end of it, and that's why Naruto looks older. Maybe this is an epilogue to it, but as of right now, this is what we have right here, basically. It doesn't say the manga's ending with the movie. It doesn't say anything along the lines of that, so that's some pretty fucking awesome news for everybody that was bummed and was sad and wasn't ready to go. We might still have a little bit of time left. At the very least, even let's just say we can assume that the manga is going to end prior to this movie. At the very least, we have until December until that time. So there you go. July 31st, alongside the Naruto Shippuden episode, we will be getting a preview, a little teaser, 15 seconds, and then the following day we'll get a full-on teaser trailer of this movie, so you can look forward to some news on that as well. I will definitely keep you guys updated, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit happy. At the very least, we have a few more months for Naruto, and even if this is the final film, at least it looks like it's gonna be something interesting, especially considering you have the original writer, the original author, the original mangaka, a part of it. But let me know what you guys think. First of all, do you think that this could possibly be an epilogue and the manga is just going to go up until December and this is what Kishimoto was referring to? What do you think about this whole thing? Again, are you happy? Are you sad? At the end of the day, it doesn't say anything again that the manga is going to kind of tie in or anything along the lines of that with this film. So we might get Naruto manga even after this. Who the hell knows? All we know right now is what I previously mentioned. I'll link in the description all the info. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do so as well. That'd be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.